Good evening, this is That One Guy broadcasting from sunny Holland. Tonight we're going for something fun. Number one, I am shamelessly plugging my Dune-esque craft. This is an Apollo-style lander that happens to be Duna capable. As you see, we have several communication nodes, some solar panels, a LEM of sorts. I'm hoping that I've overpowered it with parachutes and solar panels in order for extended surface activity. Tonight we're going to do something very fun, near and dear to my heart. We're going to try the Triple D, the Drunk Duna Descent. Yes, it's that time of year when I stock up on hard liquor and decide that it's a great idea to fly a spaceship after, what's the term for it? Imbibing. Yes, that's the one. Anyways, here we go. I am just having an absolutely wonderful night. Recently, I hit quite a few views on my YouTube channel. I'm almost up to a lot. I'm about 6,608 right now. Last time I checked, 31 subscribers. That's awesome. I never thought I'd do that well. So here we go. We're grabbing that with all we got. My roommate is definitely playing WoW, and if you hear him in the background, he's talking WoW with some of his WoW friends. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and undock this, as this is the maiden flight of the Dune-esque craft. We're going to switch over to here and power everything up. This is all battery powered right now. We have some solar panels here in order to make sure that I will be able to get back, and in order to ensure the safety of Greggle Kerman, we are closing this shield. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and begin our descent burn, I think. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely get clear of my CM so that I will not hit it on the way down, because I have no idea where my descent reticle is. That would be my retrograde vector. And yes, I would have smacked right into that ship. Excellent. Now, this little maneuver here is probably going to put me off by kilometers when I come back up, but I really don't care right now. Alright, and here we go. Let's take a look at our orbital view map. I'm looking to get around a 20,000... Hi there, buddy. I'm looking to get around a 20,000 meter periapsis, with the hopes that when I come back up to meet the ship, I will be good to go. Also, I'm going to do a little bit of maneuvering with my command module in orbit in order to achieve a more east-west orientation at the very least, and at best, perfectly pass over the launch site so that I can just simply start off going east. I am having an absolutely wonderful night. So we take a look at the Dune-esque lander. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it is the exact same thing that my Moon-esque lander is. Of course, I've never made a video with that ship, so I don't know why you would know it. Please get off my computer if you're hacking it. Yes, this is going to be a special landing, I think. Let's go ahead and kill the RCS to make sure we're not wasting monopropellant, because monopropellant is something I actually don't have a whole lot of. I spent a little bit of it on the trip here. Looks like we're just going over the South Pole right now. Yep. I definitely like to plug Di Serono. That stuff is absolutely wonderful. Yep, here we go. I believe the atmosphere on Duna starts around 41 kilometers, and the party gets off right with a really thin atmosphere. I have all sorts of scientific detection stuff that I can't honestly remember the action group for. So we're just gonna guess when we get down to the surface of the planet. We'll be able to take some readings. Alright, sounds like fun. Let's get back to it. Okay, that looks good enough for now. My problem with Duna is I've only ever been able to really hit it on a weird diagonal orbit that puts me into a north-south polar orbit just about every time I run into it. I don't know if this is due to when I try to intersect Duna and when Kerbin is relative to it, or if it's just because I'm off by a degree and that puts me in contending for not a good intersect. What I would love to see Squad add at some point is some sort of green zone. That when planets are within the green zone, they're easily intersectable from other planets. I know that mission nodes cover part of that, but I'm talking about mission planning proper. Righto, we are going to be burning up in this atmosphere if I don't do something. Cool, I got distracted by the sound of my own voice. As I was saying, Disaronno is wonderful. And we're just going to hope that this craft is powerful enough to get us back off this planet, because, like I said, this is the maiden flight. I'm not looking to take off tonight, but from what I remember in 0.17, if this is anything like any craft I ever launched there, we're going to be okay. Now, I'm going to keep us at about 700 meters per second, because honestly, why do I need to go any faster than that? So I've burdened this thing with about 8 parachutes, radial, of course, hoping that it will slow me down enough that I will only have to use minimal engine power. Our Dune-esque CM is going to be passing over us pretty much right after we touch down, so that's going to be a treat. We can check our comms if, these little antennae actually did comms stuff, but, I love the fact that Squad is thinking forward and putting them in. Honestly, Squad is a very good company. I like it a lot. It looks like I'm heading for a cliff. That is what we in the business call no bueno, so hopefully this atmosphere is doing its job and slowing me down and saving me fuel. Because if it's not, I might be a little bit screwed. We're going to go ahead and activate the parachutes now, because I'm a terrible judge of when these parachutes come out. If you find this video boring, I am incredibly sorry, but I honestly don't get this imbibed that often around a computer, so we're just going to roll with it. Duna's surface is red. I would guess because it is quite ferrous in nature. And, yeah. It's covered with craters and mountains and all sorts of terrible surfaces to land on. So hopefully these chutes are going to pop out here. I'm going to slow us down to about 500 meters per second, in case that's the threshold. But I think it's because the atmosphere is not thick enough. Hopefully we don't come down on a mountain. That would be very unfortunate. And here we go. Earlier tonight I thought of the best prank ever. Build a scale model of the lunar excursion module, put it in a B-dubs parking lot, take an acetylene torch to the parking lot, and then leave the lights on. I would love to hear the announcement on that one. Yes, you with the spaceship? You've left your lights on. Ah, excellent. Here we go. This is going to slow us down quite nicely, not nearly fast enough for my liking, so we're going to assist it a little bit with the main engines on my craft. So, here we go. Hopefully 8 parachutes is A, enough, and B, not going to rip this craft in half. Alright, we're going to slow down to 200 meters per second, because I have a nasty suspicion the ground is coming up very, very quickly. Christmas. Come on, buddy. I really am hoping that the good. I'm hoping that this will... Oh, yeah, there we go. That worked out great. As you see, I'm coming down at a nice, easy 12 meters per second, and we're nice and straightening out. So all I'm going to have to do... Oops, wrong button. All I'm going to have to do is, when I'm about 100 meters from the ground, I'm going to bump us down to about 5 meters per second. And we're going to call that good for our touchdown on Duna. Okay. Slow it down there, buddy. Slow it down. There we go. Coming down. I really do like this display for the lander. It's utmost in handiness. Shows me my vertical speed. So, okay, cut engine. And let's take a look. Well, lost a leg, but you know what? That's why I have so many of these things. And we're going to leave our mark on Duna a little bit. So let's go ahead and extend the ladder. Let's see how it does. Oh, excellent. It almost gets all the way to the ground. And that, I think, is the extent of what I want to do tonight. Oh, wait, never mind. I lied. I'm going to try... Oh, good, I guessed that right. We've got our communications array right here. Let's see what we've got here. Our accelerometer is less than a G. Our barometer is almost 80% of our atmosphere. Our temperature is 31 below zero. I'm not sure if that's Celsius or Fahrenheit. And 2.9 meters per second squared is our gravity, so that is about a quarter of Earth's gravity and Kerbin's gravity. So, yep, this is the base that these guys are going to be living out of for the next little bit, and it's just a lander. Hopefully, I've got enough fuel to get back into orbit. Duna is a smaller planet, and have enough RCS fuel to get back to the ship. And then beyond that, I hope the ship has enough fuel to get home. If not, I'm going to have to send a cruiser out here to pick them up. Anyways, this has been That One Guy. Thanks for listening to my drunken ramblings. I will see you all next time.